Because we come from middle class families, we never had money. We wouldn't be sitting here if somebody didn't pay our school fees, college fees, or helped us. We wanted their experience to be similar to how they use general things. It will help them do better than any probably fund manager out there. Now the idea is to go deeper in crypto, provide them all the products that the world has. Probably 0.01% of the users would ever take that burden, and CoinSwitch has luckily be able to do that with 2 crore plus users. So we are like the NSE BSE of this ecosystem.
Hey everyone, this is an exciting moment for me as we have Ashish Singhal, CEO of CoinSwitch, India's largest crypto exchange. And Ashish, thank you for taking your time out for us.
Oh, absolutely. It's a pleasure.
And if you don't mind me asking, how did crypto happen? What was that first Eureka moment?
Sure. So you would need to know a little bit about my background to know how I stumbled on crypto, right? So I'm a computer science grad from NSIT Delhi. Came into Bangalore with working at Amazon. And through those days, like 2011, we used to do a lot of hackathons participation, right?
Okay.
And we would lose a lot in those hackathons. And then we started becoming better. And from 2013, we started winning a lot of hackathons.
Okay.
So me and the co-founders would participate in almost every single hackathon that you can think of, we would have won. Be it like Google Code for India, Sequoia Hack, Google Hack, right? And I think through that hacking experiences, we always wanted to build something new so that we can win the next hackathon. Mm-hmm. And we stumbled upon the Bitcoin white paper, probably 2014, late 2014, 15.
Oh, all right. Okay.
And that's what got us excited, because for engineers, I think Bitcoin or the blockchain ecosystem that it presented was a dream come true. That systems dictate what happens rather than people dictate what happens, and the rules are always enforced. Right. As an engineer, you go to the blockchain, see what is written, and it will always be true. No matter whose intent is to cheat you, can't, because it's written on blockchain, right? So I think that was a Eureka moment for us to see that some system like this could exist. And through that, we've been investing, trading, and I think what CoinSwitch has become now is thanks to our hackathons that we stumbled upon a new industry and kind of hooked into it.
Right. And but if you look at the crypto market as a whole, there's been a huge change, especially in India, right? So it's been a roller coaster, we could say. They were, at one point in time, people were so scared about crypto as well, right? How did you manage or navigate through this entire crowd?
I think first and foremost, the idea was to simplify crypto. I think crypto in itself is very complicated. It's cryptic by the nature of it, right? And a lot of people don't understand the nuances, and people will use jargons, and people will get intimidated. And the reason for us to get into India, especially with CoinSwitch, and simplify the experience was that we made it as easy as ordering food or booking a cab. We wanted their experience to be similar to how they use general things, how they buy stock in India, or how they book Uber, Ola, and how they order food, right? So dumbing it down to that level, explaining them on how they would understand it in their language, really helped us get to where we are today. So I think CoinSwitch prides in simplicity and accessibility to all Indians, and I think through all our products, be it trading products like future, options, DEX, or investing products like our app, retail app with spot investing, I think we have always maintained and done that. And that has helped us to get out of different market situations much better, because our users always trusted us. We believe in doing the right thing, always following compliance to the T, making sure that what we are doing is helping our user protect their money at the end of it, right? So I think taking the right steps in the right direction, no matter how the market is moving, whether it's going down or going up, or the Indian regulators are changing their mind too often, we have always made sure that our users are always informed in a simplistic language that they could understand, relate to, and create products which help them make money. That's been the vision of the company, to make money equal for all. Right. How do we, because we come from middle class families, we never had money, right? So the idea was that in those times nobody helped us, or we couldn't find tools which could help us grow our wealth. How do we provide that to our users by demystifying asset classes, helping them do better in the market? And CoinSwitch has luckily able to do that with 2 crore plus users.
Yeah.
And that is our conviction into making money equal for all, has been able to push through all these ups and downs of crypto and able to do that well enough, hopefully, and continue to do that for years to come here.
And when you say making money equal for all, we're giving that generational wealth opportunity for a set of investors, right?
So I wouldn't call it generational wealth, because generational wealth is different for different people. I would say that getting an edge in the market, right? Whether it is generational wealth or not, to be honest, I do not know, and that is up to users as well on how much exposure they are taking, because there is always a flip side. If you're overexposed to crypto, then crypto market crashes, you get hit a lot. Right? So what I always advise people is, crypto is here to give you alpha in your returns, right? Probably put only 5% of your money in crypto and see, if it goes to zero, it doesn't hurt you because it's just 5%. But if it doubles, triples from here, then it actually make you a much better investor, and you can lead a much better, you can have a much better portfolio over the period of time than anyone else in the market, right? So crypto is that edge. For some, it will definitely create generational wealth. For most, it will help them do better than any, probably fund manager out there. That's the hope, right?
Right. And so when we talk about crypto also, right? So I think a lot of people relate crypto to making money, right? Like invest crypto might boom up and everything, but it's so much more.
Yeah.
It's so much more. Like the entire world, like decentralized finance, DAO, decentralized apps, everything all together, right? It's a very fascinating world. And I just want to know, what is your outlook, and when will the public reach that same outlook? Like, I don't think most people know what's happening in the crypto world right now.
I think most people may never reach that outlook that, say, probably you and I have, right? Because ultimately what users want is an application that solves their problem. They don't care if in the backend you're using AI, blockchain, they don't care at all, right? I'll tell you a problem that we face today, and probably if blockchain gets to that point, users will not face it. They will still not know it's blockchain which solved it, but they will thank somebody, and that somebody would be hopefully blockchain, right? So one problem that I always talk about is, say, if you go to a bank to take a loan today, it will depend on how well you know the bank manager to get a decent loan, right? But say we introduce zero knowledge proof, and the rules are written on blockchain itself on who can take a loan at what percentage, and simply you provide that data to that contract. Your data is safe and secure in your hands, so you're not sharing your 10 years of pay slips. You're just sharing whether your salary is greater than X or Y. Right? And through these inputs, your loan is allocated to you directly, without interacting with anyone, by buttering anyone or creating a relationship. It's based on what your actual wealth is, what you're eligible with, and that is what the clarity would be through blockchain. So the loan disbursements will become super easy and efficient, right? Rather than people dependent, it will become system dependent. So as an end user, he may not know whether you're using zero knowledge proof or blockchain at the back end, but his life would be simplified. And I think that's where I see this entire ecosystem going, to the point where you have simplified daily used app to an extent where the qualities or the values of blockchain you are getting the benefit of without even knowing what is happening in the background or the complexity in the background, all of it, right? So that's where I feel the crypto and the blockchain ecosystem would go.
Right. And how are you planning? How is CoinSwitch going to come up with the same mission?
So I think making money equal for all. Obviously, crypto is a very big market. But our mission of making money equal for all makes us very defined on what we want to do, right? We want to create tools for users to help them make money in any market they are in, right? We have started with crypto with CoinSwitch, done a good job. Now the idea is to go deeper in crypto, provide them all the products that the world has, right? Future and option has existed in the world for like 5 years, but Indians only had access for the last 2, right? So can we provide them tools which are one of a kind, which are first innovated in India and given to them, simplified their trading journey and help them make money? And that's our mission, and that's what we are working towards. We obviously, have a venture arm where we invest in a lot of companies as well who comes up with these innovations, which we cannot touch upon today. Hopefully over time we would have our footprints across, different applications. But today our focus is very one-sided, which is how do we make money for the users? How do we ensure that they don't miss out on the crypto opportunity, and through spot market, futures market, options market, DEX market, they're able to participate and make money, get the equal opportunities that, say, in the US, sitting in the US you would have. Same opportunities or even better, you can have it while sitting in India and on CoinSwitch, right?
That's
and
amazing,
through our
yeah.
investment arm, hopefully we'll have a mark on different products which are coming in blockchain as well.
That's amazing.
So there are many use cases which obviously CoinSwitch would collaborate with these projects rather than building those projects. Think of us like a exchange, right? So we have our own company, but a lot of tokens list on us, and those have value. So like NSE, BSE, Zomato is listed. NSE, BSE does not provide you food, but it lists Zomato, which you can then invest in. So we are like the NSE, BSE of this ecosystem.
Right. Well, that's amazing. I mean, a crazy vision actually, and pretty happy to hear this. In fact, like a lot of this is actually information that's not available to the user, and that you guys are making this easy for the user to come in. It's like a ray of hope for the end users at the end of the day. So yes, and I did hear that you guys are working on Lemon as well.
Yes. So our ambition, like I said, has always been how do we make money equal for all? And I think the story behind how it originates is obviously three of us comes from middle class families. We wouldn't be sitting here if somebody didn't pay our school fees, college fees, or helped us doing that, right? And in those times, we've always felt that our parents didn't have the right tools to grow their money. They would work 9 to 9. They don't have time to become their own financial advisors, right? So somebody is needed to help them in their financial journey while they're busy earning money to feed their family or to have the household work, right? And I think that problem still exists in India. The tools that HNI has in India versus what a middle class would have are very, very different, right? So how do we get the tools that, say, HNI has and give it to the people of middle class people in India has been our goal. Crypto, we believed, was the asset class that is retail could take an advantage and is already a has a head start compared to the big companies which are now coming into crypto. But retails were already ahead in that. But our bigger ambition was always that can we solve it for all asset classes. Like I said, crypto would be probably 5% of your portfolio, but 95 will still sit in mutual funds, stocks. So through Lemon, we are a SEBI regulated stock broker, helping user invest better into the stock market, mutual fund market, IPOs, and helping. So together with CoinSwitch and Lemon combined, we're trying to be the well-tech player, helping you manage your money from 0% to 100%, making sure we have all the asset classes available for you to invest in.
That's again, it all comes down to the common people then, right?
Yes.
I think even the Web3 vision also, it's about having the power with the people, and you're enabling the people. You're giving the power to the users to actually.
And hopefully we have still a very long journey to go and to be able to solve that. But I think our mission always remains the same, right? If we are able to provide tools where retail users can make money, I think we would have done our job, and hopefully we'll continue on that journey and someday solve it for millions of Indians.
Crazy. And one last question, like out of all the projects you're working across different platforms, which is the most interesting, or which is the one thing that excites you the most?
So there are a lot of projects that we are working on that would come out, and already like we've launched DEX, we have launched options, futures. I think which one project which stands out? I think DEX, I would call it the next big thing that CoinSwitch is doing. I think it is providing access. Any centralized exchange has only few hundred tokens that users have access to. Now enabling through DEX, the Web3 coins product that we have, through thousands of tokens, so that early discovery of tokens become easier and better for the users. I think so far a lot of users don't know the complexity of buying it on a decentralized exchange. Is easier said than done. You have to create a wallet, figure out which chain that DEX lies on, convert, swap, your trade, and then store it in your wallet, right? It's very, very complicated, and probably 0.01% of the users would ever take that burden. But through our Web3 coins, now you have access to 1 lakh plus tokens available just with that ease that you buy Bitcoin on CoinSwitch. You can buy any of these DEX tokens as well with one click with INR. TDS, everything, we take care of it. So you as a user don't have to worry about anything. And like you would have traded hundreds of tokens on CoinSwitch, you can continue to trade on DEX as well directly through us. So I think that is one product that I particularly are excited about, because that opens up a lot of opportunities for the Indian market.
Yeah, for sure. Like I've been hearing about getting in early, right?
Yes.
If you're in a
Yes.
coin early, once it
Yes.
does its ICO,
Yes.
just
Yes.
goes.
And it comes with its risk and reward ratios, but I
Yeah.
think with smart investors, I think they can do their research and figure out, and we obviously help in the discovery as well, which is, the highest market cap, trading a lot, launched newly. So these filters help user discover these coins much faster and better.
Yeah. Crazy, amazing. I think thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks a lot, man. Thank you.
Enjoy the conversation. Hopefully, we can have more of these
Yes,
conversations.
absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. If you like such videos and if you want to deep dive into the world of finance and crypto, follow us for more and we'll teach you some really cool stuff. I'll see you inside.